Today's episode of Film Riot is brought to you by Click It or Ticket. Welcome to Film Riot Mondays. Today we're both in my office and I just realized that I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore on Thursday.
But it looks dashing.
Does it?
It does.
It's a good movie on my chest.
On your boobies.
On my boo-boos. Let's get into this shit. So today we're once again busting out the winners to our latest Monday challenge. This one was the standoff, and we have what the prize is, which I could tell them now. So they're like, oh, I want to win that. Am I going to be the winner?
Let's do both. Now, and then pretend like we didn't tell them after.
What?
Well, tell them now.
That's stupid.
And tell them again like we didn't tell them
That's a really dumb idea.
I think it's great.
I don't... So wait, so I would tell them what the prize is, go into all the things, and then tell them what the prize is as if we didn't tell them what the prize was?
Exactly.
Here's the first one.
Other MCs being whack, I tell you. Drop it low. Drop it very hard, so I maybe put some crack into it.
But I want the chip.
Give me the chip.
But it's the last chip.
Don't you love me?
Of course. But I love chips too.
I don't know. I feel like this is the part where we're supposed to explain the show. But I don't know how to explain it because I think the show is just
Hey.
It's obviously
It's me. Yeah. I can't decide between the blue ones or the black ones. Yeah. I can't decide which shoes to get. What do you think? I know. I love the black ones.
Kind of thing. And the weird tangents that you go into. And I think that's what the heart of the show is.
Just don't even.
Go for hamburgers?
Mexican?
Sushi?
Yeah.
With this standoff challenge, there was a shocking amount of food-centered sketches. Where it was like the last of something and both people wanted that yummy thing. There was a lot of them like that.
So many.
So many. And this one stood out because of how it escalated over time. Plus, they were holding on to the thing the entire time. Then all of a sudden, he's on the toilet. I am so immature with my humor. But him being on the toilet, I thought was the funniest thing. Whatever. Judger. Next one. Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. Yes. I just immediately was just Super Smash Brothers. And when and the other guy got so mad. I hated that when people did that to me. Really well done. I thought that was super clever, very artistic, and freaking
awesome.
The only reason I think it didn't win was because it wasn't quite standoff-ishy enough.
Yeah.
Whereas this next one, the winner took the standoff idea and made an entire short about it, beginning, middle, and end, which you'll see right now. now you see what I'm saying. I thought you guys did such a great job. Extremely clever. Loved the style. Everything fit together really well. And the progression of the story I thought was very well paced. And a really clever thing to take the standoff idea and, as I'm always talking about, think outside the box, do something crazy and clever and creative. And this definitely was, it stood out easily amongst a crowd of other standouts because it was taking that idea and flipping it on his head to something. It almost was like his condition. It was like like some kind of a disease he had or something. And the way that you ended it at the wedding, it was just, I put it on a plate. I cut it up into little pieces and I ate it.
This got weird.
Did it get weird?
It got weird.
Well done, sir. The prize is actually a copy of Hit Film. We talked to the guys over at FX Home, and they're hooking you up with a copy of Hit Film for your enjoyment. I've been using it lately, and I absolutely love it, so you're definitely going to dig it. They're starting a Kickstarter right now for Mac versions, too, which we've already talked about.
Yes, we have.
We have. But hey, if you want it on the Mac, since we're talking about it, because I want it on the Mac. I backed it already. Anyway, now that we got the winners, we got what the winner's prize is. Once again, well done. Let's talk about what the next challenge is, shall we?
We shall.
So this next challenge is going to be visual effects oriented. Since I had the ear of the guys who make Hit Film, I was like, hey, you want to give away a few more copies? And they showed up want to. So we're actually going to have 3 copies to give away. So there will be 3 winners for the next challenge, which this challenge, I figured, hey, why not make it about Hit Film? So if you go to the Hit Film website, you can download a free trial that will work fully for 30 days. We only need 2 weeks. So basically what you're going to do is make a 30-second visual effect short film. It doesn't have to have a story, but obviously that's a plus, and as we've seen from the winner this time, will help you stand out from the crowd, just getting really creative and making it work in some kind of very clever way. But it needs to be 30 seconds or less. As always, it could be as short as you want it to be, but it can't go over 30 seconds this time. It needs to have some kind of visual effect done within Hit Film. It could be a rocket launcher, it could be an explosion of some kind, it's a spaceship. They could drop 3D objects into the scene, so that's nice. Whatever you want to do, just get creative and make it awesome. You have 2 weeks to do this, which will be May 31st, which is a Friday at 12 p.m. CST, which is when the deadline is to get it in there. 30 seconds. Send it to mondaychallenge@triunefilms.com. So post it to Vimeo, to YouTube, wherever it is you want to post it, and send us the link so we can watch it with our eyeballs. And again, there will be 3 winners, each getting a copy of Hit Film, which I'm currently using, and I like a lot. If you're a Mac user, you could still use it. You just need to do what I did and dual boot, so you can do Windows and Macintosh OS, right?
Totes.
Right? Did we give them all the? That's all the info, right? Did I miss anything? 30
30
seconds. You got 2 weeks. Oh, let's go with the Hit Film Challenge.
Then yes.
That's all the info. Hit Film Challenge. You got 2 weeks. No more than 30 seconds. Now get to work on the next. In an effort to save lives across America's roadways, law enforcement agencies from May 20th to June 2nd are going to be cracking down on all you motherless sons of bitches who ain't buckling up. Here's the thing, Josh.
Hit me with some info, Rye.
You a grown ass man.
And a grown ass woman.
You can't do this motion?
Now, that's just lazy.
That's safety. Doing this is safety.
That is safety.
Not doing this is lazy. Let me ask you something. You a grown person.
Right.
You got a young person with you.
Yep.
You don't do this. What are they gonna do?
They're gonna follow the influence.
That's a bad influence. Cause you don't want a car necklace. Why not? That's hip.
Son of a.
That's hip. Seatbelt use saves thousands of lives. I mean, in 2011 alone, nationwide, the estimate is that it saved over 11,000 lives just by people doing this, slapping on their car necklace. And I mean, you're 75% less likely to die in a rollover crash when you got your vehicle superhero on.
Why would you not put it on?
Why would you not just do, click, I am safe now? That's stupid. You should be buckling up every time you go out, night or day, because law enforcement agencies aren't taking any excuses. If you're like, hey, I was gonna buckle up, but then I farted, they're gonna be like, I don't care. Here's your ticket to pay me dollars, because you didn't buckle up.
Put your seatbelt on, dumbass.
Put your seatbelt on. Click it or ticket.
Logo.
So that's it for today, which means it's time for my short film suggestion of the week. This one is called Abe, once again on Vimeo, and it is awesome, amazing visual effects, which they aren't the type of visual effects that are distracting from the story or just looks like they did it because they could. It's actually a huge part to the story and done very, very well and only used when absolutely needed. I love the dialogue. I love the idea behind it. Very good acting. Great color grading. I dug that quite a bit. Great style. I would not be surprised if we see this guy with a feature film deal pretty soon. And I thought it was interesting because this short film actually came because he did a 48-hour film festival, really liked the ideas that he was getting together, and then turned it into something much bigger. So check it out right here. It's very, very good. And don't forget to get to work on your Monday challenge, visual effects. And I'll see you guys next week.